I'll do my own hatchet job on myself. Millionaire, essay seller, advocate of plagiarism, comes out with own university to try and tell people how to be successful and to try and preach on morals to the masses from his place in Dubai, telling us how he is with us and he is one of the people. So that's a hatchet job. Okay. So what they do, the media, is they will come in and they will try and paint you in a very negative light. They'll try and stir up this moral outrage. But how dare this guy who's made all this money preach to us about what happiness is and what life is? How dare this guy come out and criticize the education system because he's a parasite? All his money's come from selling essays, which are down to the universities in the first place. How dare him say all of this stuff? So they want to like rile you up. They need a pantomime baddie, so that will be me. Then they'll pull everything out from my past. Do you know what this guy did? And he said this. And do you know what he did with this person who said that? And they want to get you offended. They want to get you angered and annoyed, and they want to distract you. They want you to feel like how dare this person? Who is he? They want you to attack me. Okay, so that's what they do. They do it with everybody who doesn't pull the party line or who doesn't meet their agenda or narrative. So somebody like me who's calling them out on all their BS, they're going to come after and do a massive hatchet job on, which is great because it absolutely proves what I'm saying, which is that these people ultimately have an agenda and a narrative, and it's not to help you, it's not to tell you the truth about the world and the truth about their agenda and narratives and to what's really going on. It's to suppress and shut anybody up that tries to challenge them. So that's the hatchet job. So I can do it on myself. And it's the easiest thing, actually. You could do it about anybody. In fact, you could take someone you know in your life, even the person dearest to you, and you could write a story about them and decide to point out all the negative things that they've done, all the things you think are terrible about them, all the mistakes that they've made. And you could seek then to convince other people that that's the truth. So that is the hatchet job. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. And bear in mind that these people are sat at desks and they are told, go and do a hatchet job on this person. And they do it, otherwise they're fired. They're puppets of profit, as are media organizations in themselves. So they go and do as they're told. I think the capability to think beyond yourself and think beyond instruction is actually quite a privilege that I have. So I don't have anybody telling me what to say or what to do. But if my mortgage depended on that, and my ability to eat and to have transport depended on that, then it might be a very different thing because your morals then have to go into secondary mode of, well, I'm being told to do this, so I've got to look after myself. That's one of the problems our system's created here. It has made it very difficult for you to look after yourself. So you have to do as you're told by other people. You have to pull party lines that you don't want to pull. So again, what we have is all of us as individuals all working against each other, all attacking each other, not because we really want to or because we believe it, but because we're part of that whole system and that whole profit machine that has us all working against each other for what? Oh, for profit. So as profit gets larger, us as people shrink. The truth gets overcome by power. Power overrides truth. But as I always say, truth is the greatest power that there is. So in the end, truth will overcome power. So for somebody like myself, when all that stuff comes out, that's great. I'll fight against it, work against it, keep going. And in the end, I will prove to people my true intentions and who I really am and what I'm about. So in the end, all of that will actually play straight into my hands. And it will be an absolute blessing to me to get, as they say, no press is bad press, but it will be a blessing to me to receive that attention so I can then demonstrate to you all how these systems work in real time. And then I'll demonstrate to all of you how I work against those systems and how I work against the manipulators and work against this truth and how I expose it to you all.